Okay, just a quick look at my BMW G450X 2010 model. It's going up for sale. So yeah, a little bit of an overview on it and a walk around. Bikes were a bit of a revolution when they came out, so BMW like to do things differently. This one's actually got an 8-litre Safari tank on it, which gives it probably about a 400k range. So you've got an 8-litre tank which is under the seat, which is quite different to anything else at the time. So we're talking 2010 here. Fuel injection, airbox up the front, very easy to get to the air filter on the other side. Yeah, this one's got about 7,000 Ks on it now, so it's got the original seat on. I've got spares that I've got listed, which is a cut down seat. I've got a, obviously it's got a decal on there to match the other BMW original decals. I've got a full decal set there, or what's left of it. Spare guard for this side, got a spare headlight and front guard. It's got new Barkbuster Egos on it, so yeah, overall it's in really good condition. It's had the fork seals done and oil change. It'll have an oil change and filter change before it's sold. I'll be selling it with roadworthy for Queensland buyers, otherwise it'll go unregistered. It's got a, I've got the original exhaust, but it's always had the BMW sports exhaust fitted on it, the rally exhaust. Yeah, so might start it up and give it a listen. Okay, with these bikes, there's a bit of a starting sequence, so you just tap the starter and prime it. Just gets a bit of fuel pressure through to it. Doesn't get run very often, this bike, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, so it sounds pretty good with the aftermarket exhaust on. Well, it's actually the exhaust that came with the bike, so. It's not blowing any smoke. Headlight switch you can actually turn off, on and off on this one. Indicators, so they're working. It's got aftermarket ones on the back, smaller ones, mainly because of the exhaust. Indicator on the right side. Turn it off so you can hear me. Okay, so that's with it idling. Yeah, so they came standard with an Öhlins rear shock, standard. Sachs wheels. I've actually got another spare set of wheels which are up here. The spare guards there, both sides. It's currently got XL on the front. That's what it came with, but I managed to find myself another set of wheels which I was going to use the hubs and turn it into a motard as well, but never got round to it. So there is a second set of wheels for it. Quite a lot of spares. It's got the factory manual on CD, a few other little odds and ends for spares, but yeah, overall she's in pretty good nick. There's a few little scratches and things. This is a brand new right hand guard here as well, so yeah, so it's got some spare plastics, a few little scratches and things, not many, but just to be expected for a bike of this age. Chain of sprockets are good. There's the rear, it's got the gold chain on it. underneath the tank. A little bit dirty under there. This Furry tank's got a tap back here which you just turn on. It just feeds through the breather. It's pretty good system actually. So that's the original seat. The original seat does have a few very small cracks. I don't know whether it shows up very well. Not too bad, but I'll be able to see that one. So it's actually been repaired with some black polyurethane, so it's not sort of going anywhere, but that's the original seat. So, but like I said, I've got a spare cut down one there, which is another option, which is basically only just reupholstered. So I had that done not that long ago. And okay, so that's the cut down seat you can see for it, so which has been professionally upholstered. So I've got two seat options on this as well. That's the original exhaust for it, new, never used. There's photos in the description as well for that. So it's the ADR compliant one. I've got to say, I'll be really sorry to see it go, but I've got other priorities at the moment, and this bike just doesn't get ridden anymore, and just can't justify hanging onto it. And you know, it's not a museum piece. It needs to be out there and needs to be ridden. Anyway. Brake pads are good as well. Swing arm's got a couple of little marks on it, nothing that won't buff out. The exhaust header was repaired at one stage, you can see there, but it's pretty good job, so it was a professional job. It's got the original radiator protector on there, just plastic, nylon. Oh, it's also got a lithium battery in there, so to save weight, it basically weighs nothing. Also gives it higher cold cranking amps, so turns over a lot quicker. It starts a lot easier, as you could see. Front forks are Marzocchi, or Marzocchi, however you pronounce it. Upside down forks, you can see in good condition, not leaking, not scored in any way. A few little marks, not many, very light on the front fender. Yeah, other than that, she's in pretty good condition. So it's the very last incarnation of this model, which they only made for a few years, BMW. Certain to be a collector's item. Really didn't want to let it go because I'm a bit of a BMW fanatic, as you can see. And I've got an old GS in there. So if you've got a GS or any sort of BMW, or particularly the Rally, this bike will go fantastic next to it. And it's there's not many around, so yeah, get in quick, and it's up for sale. Not many like this one. All right, thanks very much for watching.